Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today, as you can probably guess in the title of the video, we officially have the new drip marketing for version 4.2, which is very exciting because we have a very familiar face that's been finally officially announced. It's going to be coming in the next update, which is, of course, Furina, the Hydro Archon, as well as Charlotte. Okay, so cool. So, of course, we're going to be checking out what they're going to be looking like, as well as predicting what they could potentially do as for their kids. So, let's get started with Furina. Here we go. So, let's start with here. One lie always follows another, and so is justice always inescapably at the end. The ignorant sees this as some kind of farce, but if they trace back to the source, they inevitably realize that they began by deceiving themselves. A disordered fable left in someone's dream by a mage. N. That's it. Pokemon N? Nah, I'm joking though. Probably like just based on because of the letter N, probably something to do with Nebula, although it says mage. But still, I don't know, just a guess. Name is of course Furina. Title is the Endless Soul of Solitude. The Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws. Gnosis is Hydro, and constellation is Animula Koragi. Okay, so this is what her portrait art looks like. Ooh! Okay, cool. Is that a sword? Looks like it. Yeah, it's really interesting because I'm like assessing this. So this blue water thing, and that was her ability for a second, but this looks like to be the handguard a bit. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so that's actually perfectly makes sense. So it looks like she's going to be confirmed a Hydro sword. At least, you know, based on the weapon type, it's exactly looks like a rapier, so that's really cool. Yeah, this is what she looks like, man. Every single Archon splash art is always different, so you know, I'm very curious to see like what she really looks like in game, as well as what she could potentially offer. But for now, just based on what this is given right now, well, I mean, obviously she's a 5-star, by the way. She's obviously a 5-star. There's no way they're gonna make a 4-star. But as for like what she could do, if I were to guess, probably support. It's gonna be a support. I'm not sure what exactly, but she's not giving me like heavy DPS vibes. She's not also giving me like healer vibes as well, because you know she is a very selfish kind of character. Not but for real though, I'm not really sure. Probably has something to do with like supporting in some way, so have some powerful hyperdrive application while doing something, perhaps buffing, debuffing, or have some sort of defensive utility. Who knows? I'm not really sure myself, but I heard some good theory the other day that, you know, since there are two different types of damage in Fontaine, especially since they kind of made this new mechanic where you will have the ability to use either Ouija or Numa, I heard the theory that you're gonna end up using both for Furina, and I 100% am on board with this. I think that is a cool ass idea, that a character that has the ability to use both Ouija and Numa will perfectly work well with the Hydro Archon herself, right? So that literally works perfectly, and I think that would genuinely make the most sense. I'm not really sure how that's gonna implement or work in the game, but I think that this is gonna definitely be a really cool idea to implement for Furina. So, but I think Furina, what she could potentially offer is the most interesting and intriguing for me personally, was mainly because she is Hydro, which is considered to be one of the most powerful elements in the game, and also reputation-wise, Archons have been so strong in the game. So I'm very curious to see what they could make her. Could she be the best Hydro character we've seen in a while? Who knows? I really have no idea, because currently our Hydro roster, I'm not gonna lie, it's really good. So I'm not really sure what kind of role she could perfectly fit in the game. But yeah, Furina can be pretty much anything. So I'm really excited to see what she's like in the game. But I do also doubt that they just could release another Hydro DPS, because they already did that with Nebulette. So that would be kind of weird if they did another one. But yeah, I'd be surprised if they did another main DPS oriented kit, but I highly doubt so. Yeah, this is Furina's prediction. Now on to the last card for her. Endless Soul of Solitude, Regina of all waters, kindredness, peoples, and laws. Undoubtedly, Furina has been much loved by the people of Fontaine from the moment she has become the Hydro Archon. Her charismatic wow, interesting. Poor Nahida, man. It's completely the opposite. Her charismatic parlance, lively wit, and elegant bearing all bear witness to her godly charms. But perhaps the thing she is most revered for is her unrivaled sense of drama. As a protagonist of a famous play at the opera, EpicBoss once put it, life is like the theater. You never can tell when the twist will come. Furina is all as inscrutable as the most cunning of stage characters. That's true. We've seen how she is like in the Archon quest. Her course of action defying all prediction. In fact, it's precisely for this reason that the god of justice and judgment, unapproachable in her divine majesty, has such a bewitching influence. But when the curtain falls, a hollow feeling invariably starts to creep in. These are those who wonder whether there are moments in the dead of night, even when a god like Furina feels the sharp pangs of loneliness. No, surely not. People couldn't possibly imagine, let alone believe, that such a scene might play. And that's indeed the way it should be. that is, were not for the fact that Furina's tears had already been silently washed away by the fountains of Lucine. Oh, interesting. That's my arca. Funny. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Furina, I feel like she has a lot of lore that's going on right now. All we really know right now is she's a completely bratty kind of cat. Nah, but for real though, like we again just don't know too much about her character, so I'm really excited to see what she's like. As of right now, in my opinion, she's been the most unique Archon in the game. So once again, I'm quite excited to see her release in the game and officially to see what she's really like as a person as well. So yeah, man, this is Furina, and or I guess aka Focalor, and yeah, pretty cool. I honestly genuinely like her aesthetic so much, like the whole blue suit, and then this sword too. This sword looks awesome. It's like a cane or like a stick, but with the water handguard. It's so cool, dude. It's so clean, and of course, like the little top hat too. Very nice. I also like the whole two different inverted eye colors. It's really sick. Yeah, man. I can't wait to get her, man. Finally, I'm gonna get my first official Fontaine character, which is Furina. Let's go. Up next, we got Charlotte. So Charlotte, we got introduced in version 3.8. I believe it's basically the update before Fontaine came out. No, I think it was 3.7. Never mind. I actually don't remember. They're so very similar. But basically, Charlotte is a journalist, at least from what we remember, right? For the Steambird. And, well, here's for more information. Lens of Verity report of the Steambird. Oh, there you go. Fontaine's famous newspaper, the Steambird, has a variable legion of reporters it can call upon, each with their own areas of expertise. Some specialize in celebrity gossip, others follow the word on the street, while others still focus on political affairs. But among them all, there is one that stands head and shoulders above the rest thanks to her seemingly boundless reserve of energy and perseverance, the inimitable Charlotte. Unswervingly committed to that principle that the nearer the action is closer to the truth. Charlotte has a habit of popping up literally anywhere and everywhere in Fontaine, from its wildest avenues to its narrowest back alleys, its highest vantage points to its lowest subterranean vaults, even its tallest mountains to its deepest undersea caverns. She captures the truth with her camera, records it in her articles, and finally unveils it for all to see. And when the truth comes out, she met with a variety of different reactions, ranging from applause to embarrassment to outright fury. There are even some who resort to any means necessary to make a particular article connected to themselves disappear, or alternatively just make Charlotte disappear. Damn. For this reason, the newspaper editor-in-chief Euphrates has on numerous occasions felt the need to distance Charlotte from the court of Fontaine by sending her off on a faraway field reporting jobs, only recalling her once in the Maison Gardenage on special security and surveillance patrol has been finally cleared things up. But despite all this, neither the toil of this job nor itself, the pressure, external denunciations, and threats have ever phased Charlotte in the slightest. Wow. I mean, yeah, she doesn't look like it at all. With her trusted companion Monsieur Vert by her side, she invariably carries all of her journalistic duties with unfailing favor, rushing about in the pursuit of the truth out there just waiting to be discovered. Oh, okay, so this is Charlotte. So she is officially confirmed to be Cryo. I think we already knew this. As for her weapon type, what could you be? So camera, right? If I were to guess, I think it'd be a bow, because camera is all about precision, and she has a lot of personality traits from journalism, right? Basically just approaching a lot of others. She's very approachable. I would guess a bow, although I guess bow's not really the most approachable weapon. But from far distance, you know, with the camera, you can shoot, right? Basically same idea as a bow character as well. So I think Charlotte is a bow character. As for her rarity, I think she's going to be, I think she's a 4-star. I think that will make sense for her to be a 4-star. So it seems like Furina will be released. Well, obviously she's like the most predictable character, right, since she is the Archon. But you know, seems like we're gonna get one 5-star and one 4-star in the next update. If not, I'd be surprised if Charlotte's a 5-star, to be honest. And for her kit, I'm going to guess another support. I'm not really sure who it could be though, because again, we already got like a somewhat cryo DPS, somewhat, kind of, I don't know, but I don't think Charlotte personally is going to be a DPS, at least from this image here. It doesn't look like she is. So most likely, she's a support of some kind, which once again, similar to Furina, it could be a buffer, a debuffer, or some form of healer as well. I think that'll be interesting to see. And, you know, to be fair, we haven't really, like, gotten much of those for Cryo in a while. So, my only hope is that she actually somehow utilizes her camera in combat. I think that'll be really sick. Like, you know, she takes pictures while, like, I don't know, she shoots, like, Cryo projectiles or something. I don't know. Just a little guess, but that'd be pretty cool. Honestly, I actually like this splash art, too. It's pretty cute. And then the whole, like, camera as well. Can we get this in real life? That'd be pretty cool. And then for the full portrait art, let's just grab it real quick. Euphrates, 3 days ago, one of your journalists secretly followed a suspect all the way from the court of Fontaine to Romorantin Harbor and almost ended up being tied up and thrown into the sea by a gang of criminals. Whether or not there's any truth in the notion that nearer to the action is closer to truth, surely Miss Charlotte doesn't value her reports more than she does with her own life. Well, that's unfortunately part of the job, isn't it? Yet another exasperated exchange between Captain Chevreuse of the— I'm sorry, by the way, if I'm mispronouncing all these names, I apologize for that— of the Special Security and the Surveillance Patrol, and Euphrates, Editor-in-Chief of the Steambird. So name is Charlotte, title Lens of the Verity, that's very cool. Reporter of the Steambird, vision is Cryle, and constellations Quolina Veritas. Alright, so this is her full portrait. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Nice. Yeah, I like the whole color scheme going on. Very simple. Nice hairstyle, and then the little wrapping for her vision as well. Very nice. Alright, and that is all we got for the version 4.2 drip marketing. So if you guys are all excited for Furina as well as Charlotte's arrival, make sure you guys hit that like button as well as subscribe to the channel for more of this type of content, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on my latest uploads or whatever I go live on my stream. Personally, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Furina. That, you know, she aesthetically wise just looks really awesome, and that's just something that I'm really into. So I can't wait to get my very first Fontaine character on my main account. So that's gonna be very exciting. And I believe that is pretty much everything, all I got. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay epic and peace out.